Welcome to Dreams Divine Tarot. There is nothing you should not know. Welcome to Dreams Divine Tarot. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? I hope all is well. As always, different setup. It's a different setup every time I do anything. You can't do nothing the same thing twice. I cannot do anything the same way twice. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Y'all excuse me. I'm still sniffly. It's the one thing that's just kept on hanging on. Before we start, I'm going to ring a bell. You guys already know how that goes. Also going to silence my phone because I'm telling you, it has been going crazy today because it is Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope all is well. I know I haven't posted for a couple of days. I've been spending time with family and I'm loving it. I hope everyone else is having a great weekend. Let's see. Let me ring this bell here, so if anybody has any sensitivities to loud sounds, you might want to turn your volume down in 1, 2, 3. I've been making a new deck, just with writing. I hope that, it's not finished, but I am going to use it today. I've just been writing as I go. Just whatever comes to me, obviously, whatever spirit speaks to me. And then my thoughts afterwards. So I hope that's cool. I hope everybody likes that. What else? Oh yeah, make sure you read the disclosure in the description. There's always going to be a disclosure there. It's your responsibilities and my responsibilities as far as tarot reading goes. Just know I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer, Just remember that. I'm not a financial advisor. I think we're going to start with tarot and then do some clarification with my new clarification cards here. Pretty excited about using them. Let's see, which deck do you want me to use? Oh, well, back to the meaning cards. I like that too. That's fine with me. I read something. This is from Them Not the Devil by Anne Rice. I just wanted to read this. Now, I don't remember why I wanted to read this, but maybe after I read it, I'll understand it again. There had been no humans in this forest ever. That was certain. But what manner of monsters were there which might step from the shadows? Now, Memnoch said, easily moving aside the dense foliage with his right arm as we continued to walk. Let me get to the specifics, or what I have organized into the 13th revelations of evolution as the angels perceived them and discussed them with God. Understand, throughout we will speak of this world only. Planets, stars, other galaxies, these have nothing to do with our discussion. You mean we are the only life in the entire universe? I mean my world and my heaven and my God are all that I know. I see. As I told you, we witnessed complex geological processes. We saw the mountains rise. We saw the seas created. We saw the continents shift. Our anthems of praise and wonder were endless. You cannot imagine the singing in heaven. You heard a mere taste of it in a heaven filled with human souls. Then we were only the celestial choirs, and each new development prompted its psalms and canticles. The sound was different, not better, no, but not the same. To me, this is like creation, right? Going back to creation, and everyone has a different idea of what creation was. And if you're Christian, you believe that God had, created the heavens and the earth. It's one of the first things said in the Bible in Genesis is that, God created the heavens and the earth. But I think that's giving us, a glimpse of releasing our own beliefs and letting other people have their beliefs when we speak about things like religion, right? Now, I don't try to talk about religion a whole lot, and I don't try to talk about politics at all, because these things don't interest me. I am a believer of all gods. I believe that if you have a God, then that's God. I believe that if you worship Allah, then Allah is God. And if you worship Vishnu, Vishnu is God. You know what I mean? Now, I had a discussion Friday night at the VFW because we went to go do karaoke, which was so much fun. Oh my gosh. But I had a discussion with a guy there that night about, just letting people be, letting people believe what they want to believe, and not pushing my beliefs on other people. Whenever people are ready, they will know what they're supposed to know, right? That's how I believe. That's how I've always believed, and that's how it's going to be today. So, on with it. If you are here to evil eye me, know that you're being watched back. It's being sent right back to you. All right, so on with the reading. Come on through, Spirit. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It just means undecided, right? Materialistic, maybe jealous, a little suffocating, a little nagging. Huh? Who is that about? Tell me more, Spirit. Accomplishment, inheritance, self-care, reward, satisfaction, luxury is the Nine of Pentacles. That's going to be our underline. Tell me more, Spirit. Let's get some clarification on that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Who are we speaking about? Who are you talking about today? Well, she always got somebody on the brain, don't she? Here we go. Knight of Swords. You are strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Fearless, ambitious, competitive, logical, scientific, skillful, brave, and clever. I'm not sure what she means. Is this you? Are you undecided about something? Is there something that you are thinking about, but you haven't come to a decision about? That makes me curious. I'd like to know what that is. I'd like to know what your indecision is about. Clearly, you're strong and energetic and you're ready to take on the world. And you're looking for your Nine of Pentacles. So what exactly are you so undecided about? Let's see if we can get some clarification with my cards. My new cards. I'm excited about these guys. I worked on them like hours last night. I'm working on them. I've been working on them this morning. Spell work. Uh-oh. We don't like that. Give me another one. Give me one more, Spirit. This one. Oh. Telepathy. Sending outgoing messages, thoughts, love, nurture, kindness, timing, relationship. Is that what it is? I'm going to put the spell work back up. I don't think we're going to speak on that today. I think we've spoke on that enough, don't you? I do. So it seems like you're undecided about a lost love or somebody, like maybe an old relationship, maybe an ex. But with the Knight, see, it's just like he's coming in, she's coming in, they're going to come back. Oh, I don't like that either. We don't live in the past, right? We try not to. The only time I would ever say, consider going back or consider doing this again would be if it's a twin flame. Now, Google twin flames. There's only going to be one in every, so many people that's going to have a twin flame. And whenever you do, you only get one in your lifetime. And if they're mean or aggressive or they put you down or, it's toxic, then that's not a twin flame. That is not a twin flame. Now, if you guys separate to become a better person, there's a chance to come, and then there's a chance to come back together. That's a twin flame. Now, maybe that's what you're thinking of. Telepathy. That's going to happen with a twin flame. It's going to happen with a soulmate. You're going to be speaking to them with your mind. It's because you're already tied energetically to someone, and that's what, you're tied to them. You're tied to them, so they are going to hear your thoughts, and you're going to hear theirs. That's the way it works. That is the way of a twin flame journey. I watched a thing last night. Go and check that out in my playlist I just made. I am on my own twin flame journey. It's not easy, but it's not, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to have to be away from somebody that you love so much and care so much about, that you have to let them go for your own sanity, for your own growth, so that you can go and become something better and bigger for that person and for yourself and to discover yourself. It's heartbreaking and it's really hard to do. And I feel for anyone that has to go through that. So if you feel like you're going through a twin flame journey, then this reading is probably for you, because that's what it seems like it's about. Obviously, telepathy come out, and there's, you could have telepathy, like you can read other people's thoughts, maybe because you're just super empathic, but this is different. This is different. The Two of Swords, stalling, indecision, strength through suffering, peace restored, and stalemate. See, you're on hold. You're on hold because of your twin flame. Because of your twin. That's what this is about. It really is. It's about a twin flame. And I got to tell you, that is one of the hardest journeys. That is one of the hardest things anybody could ever go through. I really feel for anybody who has to deal with that, because it's not an easy thing to do. Let me put this over here where it's out of the way. Okay. You need to balance. See, the thing is, twin flames are like yin and yang, right? You are a balance. Usually the male, the divine masculine in the situation, is moody. One is always the runner, one is always the chaser. The more one chases, the more the other runs. But when you stop chasing and you back off and you start working on yourself, that's when the other counterpart starts magnetizing back to you. That is the whole purpose of the separation, is to become better for yourself and for them, and learn your truth, like what you're searching for in life and what your purpose is. That's the whole point of a twin flame journey. You have a soul contract with this person before you came to this earth, and before you became were put in this flesh bag of a body. You made this deal with them, that you were going to go through this journey with them. You were going to find them in this lifetime, and that, now, don't spend your time waiting. That's the best advice I can give you if you're in a twin flame situation. Don't sit around waiting for that person to wake up, rise up, and come back. Because if you're waiting, you're defeating the purpose. You need to be working on you. You need to be finding out what your purpose is here. Because once you both find out, one is usually ahead of the other. But once you both find out your purpose and realize that life together is easier and come back together, that's whenever you're like, aha, power couple. We're here to take over the world. That's what a soul tie is. You are making a bet that, I mean, sometimes you end up friends. Sometimes you just, you don't end up together at all. But that's because someone is stuck in the 3D. They're stuck here on Earth going, okay, monetary, I need to get that money, I need to get this, I need to get that, I need to do that first. He knows or she knows, they know that there's a connection between the two of you. Just like you know that there's a connection. But sometimes they deny that connection. Sometimes they'll walk away and go, I can't do it. I'm too scared. I've got too many wounds. I've got too many things going on in my life. I just can't. Right now, I just can't make time for somebody like that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm scared. Okay? Sometimes it just doesn't work out. And when that happens, it's heartbreaking for both individuals. It really is. I hope for everyone's twin flame journey that they come back together and that they realize what they're missing out on, and that, you know, that the love of their life is right there in front of them. Find your purpose. If you're in a twin flame journey, go find your purpose. Okay? All right, give me another one. Spirit, let's continue. What is going on right now in the environment? Let's say the Querent's environment. What's going on in their environment right now? You're finding your inspiration. You're taking action. Good. You're making preparations. You're planning. You're making expansions, right? You're establishing force. It's an established force. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're finding your success. Okay? You're being open and honest. You're expanding on your ideas. You're growing. That's what you're supposed to do. Obviously, the Querent is the one that's a little bit ahead. Okay? Tell us about them. Tell us about the divine counterpart, masculine, feminine, divine counterparts. Let's find out. What about their environment? What are they going through right now? Come on through, Spirit. She says you got to find the right one first. I can't flip it out until you touch it. All right. Let me slow down. Okay. Aha. Oh, I see. Yeah, that sounds about right. A little self-destruction, a little chaos, weakness, lack of clarity. Some lies, some manipulation. Maybe they moved on to a third party. That's very normal. Maybe they're drinking. I don't like to hear that. Maybe they're drinking a lot. Maybe they're inside their own head and going, it's after all of that they go through their dark night of the soul. Really, if they're drinking a lot, if they're on drugs, or if they're doing something like that, that's the beginning of the dark night of the soul. It's when they give all that up and realize that it's doing them no good, that they really start doing that inner work. I hope for your sake that this part goes by really quick for them. If that's something that you want. If you want to get back with this person, now, like I said, you're not sitting around waiting. Life moves on. Okay? Don't stall. Don't be in indecision. If this is your journey, you'll know that it's your journey. If this is what you're supposed to do, if this is who you're supposed to be with, you will know it. If this is your story, you will know it. Don't make it fit. Don't make it fit. If it's not yours, don't make it fit. Leave it for someone else. Okay? If it's yours, pick it up and put it in your pocket. If it's not yours, walk away and do not block it. Leave it for someone else, people. Because you don't need a twin flame journey if you don't. If it's not yours, it's not yours. On the bottom of the deck, it's Ace of Wands. Back to you again, taking action on your ideas. And this is a suggestion for your counterpart to take action on their ideas. Maybe they're working on projects, behind the scenes, hoping and praying that you'll come back to them. Maybe they're mourning. That's confirmation. I feel like they miss you every day. Now, if they're a twin flame, they miss you every single day you're apart, just like you miss them. You think about them often. There's a way to cut the soul tie if you really, really want to walk away. But it's difficult, and it is heartbreaking, and it, it's like a second dark night of the soul for those of us who go through that. It's very, very difficult, and if you really want to let go, I'll leave the link in the description. But if not, and this is your journey, and you really want to work it out with somebody that you love, that you really care about, beware that going back to someone who is abusive is not recommended. That is not your twin flame. That is not your twin flame. I don't know why she had to tell me to say it again, but that is not your twin flame. If he or she, or if they were abusive, no, that is not your twin flame, okay? Aha, you're the magician. You're the magician. You're making your own imagination real. You're going on about your journey. Quit, Bridget, get down. No. Sit down and be still. You're going on your journey. You're beginning your creative endeavors. You have super inspiration. It's ironic. It's ironic that you've been pushed apart just so that you can do that. There's no way to do that together. And that's a harsh truth for twin flames. You can't just come back together and say, all right, let's work on this together. It doesn't work like that. It isn't supposed to work like that. They are supposed to push you into dark night. And you are supposed to push them into their dark night. So that you both can come to a realization that you're not living the life that you're supposed to be living. That's what a twin flame journey is about. Now, you can have several soulmates in your lifetime. You absolutely can. If you really want to go have a soulmate, you don't want to wait around for your twin flame, go. Go find your soulmate. Because a love with a soulmate is not hard. You don't push each other away. You're both caring for each other. You both love each other so much. And I'm not saying it's easy, but it's easier than the twin flame. But realization and waking up from this 3D world, you can't buy that. You cannot buy it. It's something that is inherently inside of you, right? God pushes you towards this twin flame for a reason. So that you can wake up, so that you can have that realization that, no, this is not the life that I'm supposed to be living. I'm supposed to be doing something great, working hard. Right? Working hard. You're finding your work-life balance. You're protecting your creativity. Maybe you're going and furthering your education. Maybe you're learning. Through this dark night of the soul, maybe you've learned. You're learning a lot. I hear. She's talking now. She's saying, keep going. Use care. Keep working. You have a lot of talent. You have a lot of talent and skills. Keep working on those skills. Keep your standards high. She just said, keep your standards high. Keep your stand. I like that. I like the sound of that. Keep your standards high. Okay? It's important. It's important to keep your standards super high. Okay? What do we expect? What are we going to, what does the Querent expect from this connection? Oh. You think there's always another way to do something. You think this has been a responsibility and a burden, but that you're almost to the end of it. Spirit agrees. Okay? Don't lose your faith. Don't be frustrated. I know you feel the excessive pressure. And you're going to feel that excessive pressure because that's how the twin flame journey goes. It is a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It's especially hard because you can hear them and you can feel them. That's why cutting the ties is so hard. Because that's why letting go of them is so hard. Because you can feel them. You wake up in the morning, you feel them. Before you go to bed at night, you feel them. You know you're supposed to be together. And their soul's calling for you. And your soul for them. That's the way that it works. That's why it's so hard. Because you have to have a period of separation with the twin flame. You have to. One has to walk away for a reason or two, and the other one has to go, nope, I'm too stubborn to go beg for them back. There's got to be a chaser. There's got to be a runner. The chaser eventually stops chasing. And when that happens, life happens. Soul ties happen. You can't escape it easily. You cannot escape it easily. The Hermit's on this deck. This is next on the deck, right? Okay, maybe your twin flame is going into hermit mode now. I'm gonna go into that dark night of the soul. Seeking that wisdom, that solitude, that inner truth. Looking for his divine inspiration and enlightenment. That's what it's all about, right? Right? Okay? Maybe he's going through a judgment. Maybe they're going through a judgment for some things that they've done to you. Because that's another part of a soul tie. Is that if they hurt you in any way, especially after the breakup, say you guys break up and he goes and talks shit about you to every one of his friends, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Then he's, they're calling in that judgment. And they're going to have to go through that in their dark night of the soul. They're going to have that. That's karma, honey. That's karma. And you only get karma when look, karma is a mirror. Bronwyn's tarot. Check her out. She's awesome. And she says, and I believe this wholeheartedly, karma is like a mirror. It's whatever you've done looking back at you. It looks back at you and then it makes you face the things that you've done in your life. That is what karma is. You can have good karma too. You look in the mirror and you say, you know what, I've done this good and this good and this good. And it catches up to you eventually. You get payback for that. Okay? In one form or another. All right? These are just side thoughts from Spirit because she just spit them out at me. So let's do this. Immobile and forced change. Yeah. Okay. Especially with a twin flame journey. If one person, especially the second person, I'm talking about the runner, if they do not come to a decision, if they get lost in the 3D and they get lost in this hermit mode, right? In this disaster, if they get lost here, they will be forced to change. Period. Forced. Okay? Now, some will deny it, push back. I can't do this. Stay in their stalemate. But most will come to the conclusion that, because you can't deny it. It's pushing on you. It's pressure. It's a lot of pressure. And I mean spirits and your ancestors, everybody, it's pressure. You'll know you're not in your real life. You know you're not supposed to be where you're at. You know this. You know it. God knows it. Spirit knows it. They're trying to tell you. Come out of that. Come out of that. For y'all cross watchers, okay? Come out of that. Come out of that. It's not doing you any good to be stuck in that lifestyle. Okay? Drinking every night, doing drugs, going around partying. You're getting too old for that shit. Okay? And you know it. You feel it. You feel the pressure. You feel your soul tie from 1,000 miles away. and them encouraging you gently, softly. You feel it. I know you do. How can you not? Okay. Queen of Cups. Be open to receive the healing and nurturing you need. Another message from Spirit to the runner. It's time to heal. It's time to come out of that bottle, come up off those drugs, get a clear head, get your ass back into church, okay? And be open to the healing and nurturing that you need, okay? Your body, your soul craves this. Your heart craves this. Now, you may be religious, that's great, go to church. You might be spiritual, good, meditate. Go to your God. Ask your spirits what you're supposed to do. Say, please, Spirit, give me guidance. Let me know what I'm supposed to do. And they will tell you. They will tell you. God, spirits, Vishnu, Allah, all of them, they will tell you. They will guide you. That's what they're here for. Okay? All you got to do is ask. All you got to do is ask. Twin flame journeys are not easy. I'll say it again. They're not easy. They'll never be easy. Okay? There's a lot of pressure. You feel the pressure all the time. This is the reason why it's so hard to cut those ties, because it's a constant thing. It's every other thought. It really is. It's really hard. It's hard to get on with your life when you worry and you care about somebody that much. And it's really tough. But don't get stagnant. Don't sit in one place waiting, okay? If they come back, they come back. But if you move on, you move on. I'm only saying what I'm guided to say. I'm not giving advice. I'm just guided to say these things, okay? These are the words that are coming out for a reason. I'm so proud of you, Querent. I'm so proud of you, because it looks like really you've adapted. You've adapted. Okay, you've moved on with your life and you've adapted, and I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. This is the hardest journey of your life. And I'm so super proud. I just wanted to say that. Spirit's proud too. And God is proud of you. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Okay. Oh, there we go. Believe in your personal power. What a great message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Be bold. You're making decisions. You're planning. You're planning. That's the second planning. Actually, the third, because really the Eight of Pentacles is a planning card too. Excuse me. But the Two of Wands, that's exactly what he's doing. He's looking back on the past saying, look what all I've done. But he's looking into the future, right? At the same time going, this is what I'm planning to do. With all of this that I've acquired, this is how I'm going to build upon it. That's what the meaning is of this card. Keep believing in your personal power. And God is he's walking through your life. And he's guiding your way. He is taking you on that path. So follow him. Keep following. Keep listening to Spirit. You're doing a good job. Okay, obviously doing a good job. Oh, this came out upside down. Money regained after severe toil. You're determined. Okay. Maybe you're going through recovery. Congratulations, by the way, if you are. I'm so proud of you. It's really hard to do. Maybe you've taken assistance, the assistance that you really, really need. Maybe you've done that. I believe this is a gift coming, that you've waited a long time, and not really waited, but you've manifested it. You got the Magician out here, so you manifested this. You're pulling this gift out of nowhere, out of the cosmos, because you know how hard you've worked. You know. says energy of the unexpected, right? Energy of the unexpected. But you know what? It isn't that all that unexpected if you're manifesting it. You know, you're waking up and look at this. It's a fool on the bottom. You're waking up every day and you're going, you know what? Today's a new day and God is going to bless me. You're saying today is a new day. Spirit's going to guide and bless me today. God is going to guide me and bless me today. And you're right. You're right. Okay, spread your wings and fly. Jump off that cliff. Manifest your destiny. It's coming for you one way or the other, but manifest it every day. And ask for whatever you want. Ask for the biggest thing. The biggest, best thing ever. I'm not talking about just monetary gain, guys. I'm talking about enlightenment. I'm talking about peace within. Ask for peace within. And then be grateful. Be grateful for every moment that you're given in this life, because let me tell you, it should be so. Let it be so. Let it be, Lord, let it be. Whisper your answers. No. There will be an answer. Let it be. Right? Come on now. I know I messed up the words. It's okay. I'm good at doing that. All right. Tell me more about the twin flame. Tell me more about his journey. How long are we going to have to wait here? The fool came out. Shut up. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. You never let me down. You never, ever, ever let me down. What do we do when we listen to Spirit? We win. Okay? We win. This is confirmation all over again about that fool. So, the querent is the fool, right? Obviously. It looks like they're coming out too. Okay? I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I've got to let it show. The fool, this is the beginning. This is the zero card. This is new beginnings. This is taking that leap of faith. This is telling me they're going to contact you soon and say, I'm really working on myself. I'm really doing it. Now, it's up to you whether you're going to believe that, or whether you're going to accept that, or whether you're going to back them up, or whether you're going to let them go. It's up to you. But the fool says, be in awe. Okay? This is a new journey. Care is needed. Care is needed. So maybe you should listen to what they have to say. Maybe you don't know everything, Querent. Maybe you don't know everything. This does show that there's potential here. Okay? And that caring is what you were put here to care for this person. You were put here on this earth to help your twin flame. Okay? The person who is ahead, they should be helping. If there's an opportunity to help them, that's what you should be doing. You need to know that. Okay? But you can't force it. You got to be on your own path. They got to be on their own path. And if you so happen to come together and help each other out, that's a great thing. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a required. It's required if he comes. If they come to you and say, I need your help, it's required for you to listen. Hear them out. Hear them out. That's a soul tie bond. That's a soul bond that you have with this person. You guys are speaking to each other in your minds. Okay? You have understanding. Look, caring, direction, comfort. Okay? It's important. It's important. This twin, that I told you, and I'm going to say it 1,000 times, the twin flame journey the journey is not easy. It's the hardest thing. The Hanged Man is on the bottom of the deck. waiting, sacrifice, suspension, recalibration. The Hanged Man is all about creativity and problem solving, growth, and seeing things from a different perspective. Look at the world from their perspective. Try to understand what they're going through. You just went through it yourself. You should be able to understand this pretty well. The dark night of the soul is part of the hardest thing anybody could ever go through. And it's part of the twin flame journey. It's part of realization that we're all here on this earth for a purpose. Am I right? It's finding your purpose. That dark night is not easy. Twin flame journey is not easy. None of this is easy. They are working on their new beginning. Spirit says keep going. Focus on your goals. It's going to bring you great success. When you come out of that dark night, when you come up for air, and you're still thinking about the querent, you're still thinking about your twin flame, you're still thinking about that person that you love so much that you don't think you could live without, if you're still on about that, call them. Reach out. Stop running. Face your inner demons. Hug your inner child and apologize to yourself. And then forgive yourself. And then forgive your mother and your father. And you forgive those who walked away from you before. And you forgive your twin flame for having to do the same thing. One is meant to push the other away. One is meant to fear and one is meant to pursue. It is the way. Spirit, give me the moon card. Okay, that ebb and flow. Run away, come back. Run away, come back. And it's because you're scared. It's because you haven't faced your inner self. So focus on your goals. This will bring you success. You've got great ideas. You've got a lot of ambition. You're loyal and you're courageous. Get grounded. Get grounded. You know? Come to peace within yourself. Do that meditation. What kind of ideas they got going on? Spirit, won't you give me some clarification on the Page of Pentacles, please? Flip it. Dreamer. All right. Commitment. Okay. They're working on that. It's good. That's good. I mean, it just means that the journey's not over. It means that it's not over. This is a new beginning. Pages are new beginnings, you know? The number 2s. Right? Tell me about we're going to call them the twin flame. I guess we'll just call them the twin flame. Tell me about their environment. Tell me about the twin flame's environment. Oh. Guilty. They're feeling guilty about what they've done. About how they treated you. Of course they are. Of course they are. Of course they are. Messages. They want to reach out. They want to give you a call. They love you. They want to reunite. Look, reunite. Personal. Internal monologue. Love bombs. None of that. Red flags. Don't be giving them red flags, yo. Okay? They're overwhelmed. This is what's going on around them right now. They're overthinking. They're blind. They need help. Material loss. There's no peace. This is integral. This is an integral part of this twin flame journey, is to find that inner peace. They're questioning. They don't know their self-worth. There's a lot of secrets in their environment right now. Financial obligations, right? No control. Upside down. There's no control. Anxiety. Wow, can't make it up, okay? Positive in reverse. Try and stay positive, twin flame, cross watcher. Try and stay positive. I know it's not easy. All right. It's a daily grind. It's a daily grind. I get it. It's not easy. Okay. These wounds that you're having to heal, that's a difficult thing to do. Okay. Anything else from the deck? Okay. At the bottom is gift. Okay. Your twin flame is a gift. They are your gift. Lean on them if you need to. If you can. If there's a way, then that's what you need to do. All right? Anything else from this deck? Spirit. Anything else? Tell us more about the Querent. I'd like to hear more about them. King of Pentacles. I love it. 2 cards came out. I'll show you the next one in a minute. Continue to solve your issues in your practical ways. Hey, Querent, you are super practical. Okay. People call you crazy. You're like, yeah, a little bit. I'm a little bit crazy. It's fine. It's fine. Because everything that I plan, it's worked out. Okay. 10 of Cups is about family. Final manifestation. Completion. The result of true will. You're so on your way. You're so on your way to this. I'm so proud of you. I cannot be more proud of you. Well, let's ask the question. Is it going to happen? Are they coming back? Are they going to call you up, say Valentine's Day, and say, Querent, I love you. I need your help. Can we do this together? I've walked away from my lifestyle that has held me back. I'm doing the inner work. What can I do? What can I do for you? Please help me and I will help you. Are they going to do it? Let's ask here. Are they going to do it? Are they coming back? Is it going to happen in this lifetime? Please, let me know, Spirit. Is it coming in? We want it to. I mean, I'm hoping for you because it seems like you both are really working hard and trying very hard. I just feel the energy like it's close. Like you're gonna enjoy the results of all your hard work. I feel it. I do. And I feel them calling for you. And I feel you calling for them. And I really, truly believe that if you love them that much, you want them that much, and your soul is calling for them that much, it's going to happen. And what does Spirit say? Come on. Give us a little future. Okay, what's going to happen in the future? It looks like you're going to help them. Looks like you're going to help teach them. Because you've been given this divine wisdom for a reason. You've gone through this awakening for a reason. You're full of kindness. You're going to teach. You're going to teach them. That's a wonderful thing. Now, come out your pride in your head. I don't know why I had to say that, but drop that ego. Get that ego death out the way, because that is not what this is about. This is helping. This is inner strength. Okay? This is helping them find their inner strength. And not in a way that you think you know better than they do, because you don't. You don't. You just been through it, so you can guide them a little. You can help them by standing beside them and carrying your strength, right? By having that inner strength. To both of you. Spirit says now is a good time to do what you want to do. Okay? Use your energy and passion. Be generous. Have courage. Departure. Okay? Leave the bullshit behind. Because it's the only way you can find a future. It's the only way. There's no future without it. Now, anything else from this deck before we move on to advice from the Moon Oracle? Healer. Oh, lovely. Okay, a healer knows their self-worth. They're valid. They're enlightened. They've come very, very far. They have a lot of hope and care and heart. All right. It's also a reminder to practice your affirmations when you meditate. Tell yourself how much you love you. Okay, loving you is the first step to healing. Okay, you're empathic. Look, divine masculine. Okay, make it up, folks. This is long term. This is real love. This is harmony and hard work. Okay, this is the foundation. This is your emperor, empress, if it resonates. Okay. What else? Anything else, Spirit? We'll move on to the oracle. Huh? Blocked. If you got them blocked, unblock them. If you really love them, they will not be on your block list. You understand me? If you love somebody, you ain't blocking them. Now, you might have been mad and blocking them, unblocking them, whatever. But if you really know, get them off that list, y'all. Are you still angry? Are you still angry? Practice forgiveness. Practice forgiveness. They don't always know what. Forgive them. They know not what they do. Okay? Spirit says you might hear by this weekend, you might hear something. Okay? I know it's Sunday right now. You got a whole week then. You got a whole week unless they call you tonight. Okay? All right? Forbidden to come in a reverse, y'all. That means it's not forbidden. Okay? This is definitely a twin flame journey. Because if it wasn't, this would have come up the other way. All right? Okay. Keep that understanding and growth. You're taking your new path. Keep going on it. Keep going on it. All right? Just be there if you needed. Just like you always have been. You're a healer. You're a magician. You're going to help when it's needed. Take the mask off. Now, that's for both of you. Mask off, people. Take it off. Have understanding. Think outside the box. Do what you're supposed to be doing. You'll know. Spirit says you're on the right track. Spirit tells me right now you're on the right track. You're doing the right thing. And keep praying every day, Lord, help me to remember that nothing is going to happen to me today that you and I can't handle together. Together. All right? Memories. Yeah? You're thinking about it, aren't you? Pick your words. You got a few seconds. Whatever jumps out at you, that's what it means to you. That's what this card means to you, all right? Okay. All right, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice cards. Oracle. One of my favorite decks. Actually, there's two. It's two decks. It's the Rose deck and it's the Moon deck. Look. They're just so beautiful. And I wish my camera showed the detail that I see in them with my own eyes. It's like, excuse me, it's like taking a picture of the moon and stars at night, and it just doesn't, you look back at the picture like, that's not what I was looking at. You know, it's like that. It's like that. It's just like that. All right, Spirit. Let's get some advice for the Aquarian today before we close this out. What do you suggest for these two? Just throw them at me. Be real. Be real. Be real. Full moon in Aquarius. I love that Aquarius. Those Aquarians. Maybe you're Aquarius. Maybe they're Aquarius. Be real. All right. Don't gaslight yourself. You got to be real with yourself and with the people around you. You got to be real, because if you're not real, you're fake, right? Who needs the fake shit? We're trying to get away from that fake shit. We don't need the fake shit. Breathe through the tension, Scorpio. Full moon in Scorpio. You know? Beautiful picture. Breathe through the tension. Do that meditation. Focus on your breathing always. Keep focusing on that. Forgive. Ah, beautiful. Pisces, full moon in Pisces. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. These cards are gorgeous. Forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. This journey's not easy, y'all. Life is not easy. A life journey's not easy, let alone a twin flame soul contract life. You know? You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what you're supposed to be doing. And the last one's the Rose card. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful cards here. The Mystic Rose. Okay? This is compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, grace. Don't turn away from someone who needs your compassion. It's obvious you are devoted to each other. It's obvious. It's obvious to me. It's obvious to everyone around you. It's even obvious to the third party he's relating with right now. Okay? It's even obvious to them. Because they're like, I'll never be that person. I'll never be his twin flame. I can pretend all day long, but I will never be his twin flame, because there's only one. There's only one. They're thinking about you. And on the bottom, the Fertile Void. These dark cards are so hard. That's the ones that are hard to see. Inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. Sounds like they're planning something. Okay? It sounds like they're planning something. Spirit. Oh, there's another one on my lap I didn't even see. Shine! Shine on, Leo! Woohoo! New moon in Leo. We got Scorpio and we got Leo. We got Pisces. Okay? And we got Aquarius. Guys, if you want more information about twin flame journeys, I will leave a link in the description. Go check out my playlists. I have one that says My Twin Flame Journey, and I could not have said it in better words, and I sure didn't today. She says it in way, way better words than I ever could. Be patient. Be loving. Be caring. Keep shining. Forgive yourself. Forgive your twin flame. Dream loves you. Spirit loves you. And God loves you. And you have a wonderful and blessed day.